Hey everybody, my mic might be telling me it's time to retire it because I won't lie. It sounded horrible this recording, but I don't want to re-record it because then my reactions wouldn't be genuine. My me reacting to everything for the first time. So still, regardless, I hope you enjoyed anyway.
Alright, so this is the Bracken Gauntlet, Bracken Tierlist, something like that. That was a real funny idea I thought up of because I was just bored one day, just something to talk about, because it's the Bracken. It's the Bracken. He's a very cool guy. Alright, so first up, it's gonna be I got the snare flea. Honestly, honestly, I think you already know where he's fucking going. Because hear me out realistically. If the Bracken's sneaking around and this because the thing is they're both stealth. They're both stealth. If the Bracken is sneaking around and the snare flea can get the drop on him, it's over. But then at the same time, the Bracken he's good. He's good at what he does. That's the thing. But he's also clumsy sometimes, It just takes you look at him and he just fucks up. So as much as I want to just put it like this, because he just fucking that's the thing, man. That's the thing. I wanna go it could go either way, just to stay neutral a little bit. I didn't think it'd be this hard, honestly, with the snare flea, because it can go either way with them. They're both heavily stealth. So honestly, I'll keep them there. Now for the bunker spider. Honestly, for the bunker spider, how do I see this going? I think the scenario I see, is obviously the Bracken trying to sneak up on the bunker spider, and the bunker spider is just sitting there, kind of, he's already got his web set up. We're gonna kind of assume he's already set up. If the spider wasn't set up, Bracken easily wins. He easily wins. But if the spider is already set up, the Bracken would have to he wouldn't be able to kind of reach him until he kind of got too close to like kind of pissed off the spider, or if the what is it? Or if he touched one of the webs. And the thing is this bunker spider, he does a lot of damage. I'll be honest with you, he does a lot of damage. That's like 90 something damage to you. I'm thinking about this one. I'm really thinking about this one, I won't lie. Okay. I think for this one, oh man. I think for this one, I already don't want to put could go either way again. But it's just they're both stealth. They're really both stealth. Not stealth, but he's a camper, he's a camper, that guy, Bracken's kinda sneaking all over the place. I'm gonna wanna go stealth, honestly. Or not stealth, I'm gonna wanna go could go either way, or should I'll put evenly matched. I'll put evenly matched. Because the thing is the Bracken could have sneak up with this. He could have sneak up with him if he's already set up. But if he was still setting up, the Bracken gets him. So you know what? Could go either way. Could go either way. So next up we got the looting bug. I don't see a world where this little yippy messes up the Bracken. It's just not happening. It's not happening at all. Thumper. This is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one because the Thumper is really fast. He's really fast. It'd be hard for the Bracken to kind of sneak in there and kind of get him. But oh man, I think for the Thumper, what would he go in, man? Yeah, I feel like it'd be evenly matched. I feel like it'd be evenly matched because he has the speed where he could outrun the Bracken. He could definitely outrun the Bracken and just rush out the Bracken when he's trying to back off. If he's trying to back off, because once the Bracken gets seen, he's gonna back off the Thumper. He's gonna chase this guy down. The Bracken's not gonna get away. Slime. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the slime's got him. The Bracken would try to snap this thing's neck, it's just gonna be feathers at that point, you know. It's just feathers at that point. I don't see a world where it's any different. This thing is unkillable, you know. So that's all on the slime. Now Ghost Girl, this is gonna be a tough one. So let's say the Bracken gets extremely paranoid. He smoked too. There's once you see the girl, it's kind of you hear those church bells and it's just you're done, you're done, man. You're done. There's no coming back from it. So the girl smokes the Bracken. I'm sorry, man. With Spore Lizard, he's gonna be another one. He's just unkillable. He's unkillable, but then he doesn't really hurt like that, you know. So you know what? Just because of how special this guy is. Just because of how special this guy is. He's gonna get. He's honestly gonna get his own tier list. He's gonna get his own. He's gonna get his own slot. Because he's that much of a good boy, you know. All right, moving on. Nutcracker. Enough said. Enough said. You see the shotgun. You see the shotgun, and there's even been times too where I've had the Nutcracker. He does the dirty work for me, you know. He's trying to shoot at me. He kills the Bracken, you know. I look back, you know. All I just see puffs of smoke, puffs of dust. Ooh, Coilhead's up next. This is gonna be interesting because it's another match of stealth. Another match of stealth. Because you already know they're both trying to get behind you. Not like that though, but you know what I mean. They're both trying to get behind you to do stuff to your back, neck. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna put evenly matched just because it's the exact same kind of scenario with the Thumper. He's got good speed, amazing speed. The way he just zooms around the facility. So honestly, the Bracken would try to sneak up on him. Maybe if the Coilhead can kind of see him. Actually, I just realized this guy's unkillable. This guy's unkillable, even with the new update too. When he goes down, you just go through him. He can't be killed. He can only be trapped. That's gonna be another easy 1v1 right there. I will not lie to you. Now Jester. With the Jester, I feel like the Bracken, he's gonna try to stop it with his big hands. He's gonna try to stop it from landing, but he's not gonna be able to do nothing. He's not gonna be able to do nothing at all. So with the Jester, I see it as another not easy Bracken 1v1. I mean, I put this guy in the wrong spot. I'll put him evenly matched. No, because I just realized he's unkillable. For this one, nah, I had him in the right tier. I'm just getting confused now. Honestly, there's nothing he can do. Once the Jester's cranked up, Jester can't leave the facility, man. He's getting hunted down no matter whether he likes it or not. Even if he's got his hands on the ground sneaking around like he's in Solid Snake, man, it's not happening. Metal Gear Solid. Now the masks, easy, because the masks are literally just the employees. He's just gonna be walking around, laughing, crying, probably laughing. The shame, honestly, there's no sad mimics. I think sad mimics would be hilarious. But he's smoked, He's gonna be walking around he's just gonna be walking around, These things don't have a purpose in life. Their purpose is just to serve the fucking mask. So, once Bracken sees him, easy. Done. Not much else I could say. What the hell is this? It's a turret. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there. We're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna worry about that at all. Okay, now here's gonna be the first non-canon one. Because realistically, they can't go outside. I know they could go outside with mods. But honestly, if I did have to put him in a tier, I feel like I'd put him in the easy 1v1. Oh, that's the thing, the Bracken doesn't make noise though. But then that's a good question. They're eyeless dogs. So if they look in the direction of the Bracken, would he get scared? Would he get scared and back off, or would he realize that they don't have Eyes. Oh, I don't know. That's actually a really good question. With the with the dogs though, I'm gonna leave the dogs there. But if I had to think of a 1v1 scenario, you know, arena base right now, they're both in the arena. The dog doesn't even know he's in the arena. He's just sniffing around. Eventually, he's gonna be, unless if the Bracken is just gonna just follow him the whole time. You know, with how crazy these dogs are, they turn around so fast sometimes. Honestly, I'm thinking, so here's a scenario I see in my head. The dog is just walking around, you know, he's making his noises, making the fucking breathing noises. I'm not gonna try to imitate it, because, oh my god, that's gonna sound fucking weird. But, Bracken's just he's sneaking around him. He could try to snap his neck, but I feel like the thing is, man, is once the Bracken just touches this dog, the dog is just flicking on him. The dog's flicking on the fucking Bracken, man. The Bracken's gonna get clipped. He's gonna get clipped. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. So I want to say it's more in kind of favor of the dog, but it's non-canon, so we're gonna leave it in non-canon. Force Giant, I feel like he'd be up here too if it was canon. It's just gonna be, you know, it's gonna be another just Bracken is not made for the outside world, man. What can I say? He only knows the inside world, man. He doesn't know about the horrors on the outside of the fucking facility. This giant thing, man. This giant thing will just squeeze it, man. Bracken, he's got some big hands, but this thing's got even bigger hands. What can I say? Bracken could try to, I don't know, he could try to sneak up, crawl up him, I don't know, try to snap his neck, but there's no neck. There's no neck on this guy. He could break his kneecaps. Maybe that's something I could see. Just breaks his fucking kneecaps, you know. And you know, you hear the fucking force shine just boom, just hit the ground. Maybe that's why I could see the Bracken winning, but you know. Other than that, I just see Bracken sneaking around. Bracken's eventually gonna get caught. He's good at what he does, but the Bracken's gonna get caught. With how fast some of these outside mobs turn around, man, he's not. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get ate. Earthworm. Ooh, here's another good one. Straight to non-canon though, but if he was gonna go somewhere, I would say he smoked. He smokes the Bracken too. The Bracken wouldn't even know what's hitting him. He doesn't know about the outside world like that, you know? He wasn't made for the outside world, man. He was made on the inside. He's just gonna be fucking walking around, probably trying to sneak up on one of these guys, you know? Or you're just gonna hear the ground shaking, you know, he's gonna hear this weird noise. I don't even know if he can hear. Some of the inside mobs, man, they've been trapped in there for so long, they can't even hear. He's not gonna hear shit. He's gonna, just the guy comes straight up, eats him, Earth Alive, and just eats him, man. I don't see a world where the Bracken wins against this thing. I don't see a world where anything wins against this thing. This thing destroys everything, even old birds. Oh, I just realized old birds aren't on here. Oh man, old birds are not on here, okay. So I'm about to edit that one in. Baboon Hawks. This one's gonna be non-canon too, the real talk. I'd probably put him in, could go either way. Because if it's just one Baboon Hawk, just like how it is with the dog, if it's a dog versus a Baboon Hawk, you know the dog wins. If it's a single Baboon Hawk versus a Bracken, that thing's getting shut up real fucking fast. It's getting shut up real fucking fast. You're not gonna hear no fucking hawking and all that shit no more. But if he does have his pack with him, like if there's at least like maybe, I feel like the Bracken could take a 1v2. He could definitely take a 1v2. Ooh, he actually, you know what? With how loud these things are, actually. Yeah, that's why I see it going. That's why I see it going either way. Because with how loud these things are, even in a group, just with how loud they are, just how quiet the Bracken is. The Bracken he could take them down one by one, just like how he could take down a group of employees one by one. If they're not careful, just with these guys, man, he could take them down one by one, man, easily one by one. But you know, if they catch him in the act, he's getting jumped. Bracken's getting jumped, and he's not the most strong man alive, so I will not lie to you. And then let me see. I guess this is gonna be Circuit Bees. You know what? I could see the Bracken high. I can definitely see the Bracken high running. He'd win. He'd smoke these bees. He would smoke these bees, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Manta coils. It's also gonna be non-canon. Honestly, with the Manta coils, they're not gonna hear the Bracken coming. They're not gonna hear the Bracken coming. Bracken easily. He probably doesn't even just snap their neck. I'm sure with just one of his hands, he could just pick it up. He's just eating it, you know. He's got some chicken for. He's set, man. He's set for hunting season, you know. Roaming locusts. Also another non-canon. They're gonna kind of split once he gets around them. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is kind of. I don't see a reality where this is even a fight. This is just a walk in the park. They're not even fighting. Bracken he's just enjoying his day off. Just passes these things and they get scared of him. Ooh, this is funny. This is a funny one right here. Jeb smokes Bracken. Jeb smokes Bracken. What can I say? He smokes him. He smokes him. Bracken's gonna be hitting that bell. Bracken's gonna be hitting that bell. He's just gonna hit ding, 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 ding. Gone. You're not gonna see the Bracken no more. And what is this? The lasso man. I feel like with the lasso man. You know what? I say Bracken smokes him. I'm just gonna say Bracken smokes him. That's all I'm leaving it at. Now for the old birds, the old birds that's gonna be in the easy Bracken 1v1, right here. He's gonna be right here. Because the old bird just kills everything. It's top of the food chain until the Earth Leviathan shows up. But then I don't even think they die to the Earth Leviathans anymore. So, you know, what is there really to say at that point? All right. Well, it was a little dumb tier list, you know, but it's not dumb me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, as I was gonna finish up the video, I remember there's more people in the game. There's more entities in the game. So, next up we got the Kidnapper Fox. This one is another non-canon, but non-canon's getting too big. Getting way too big. Oh. Zeus, what are you doing? You up, man? I'm back. I had to look after him real quick. But lost train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about the Kidnapper Fox. So with the Kidnapper Fox, this one would be non-canon, but because I do want to fill out the rest of the list a bit more, I might move some of the stuff around because it's a pretty sad list, I won't lie, with so much stuff in the same tier. So the Kidnapper Fox, because it's another stealth kind of thing. He hides in those bushes, those vein shrouds. The Bracken, he's gonna know where he's at. The Bracken's just smart like that. So the scenario I'm thinking up is obviously the Kidnapper Fox will be trying to sneak around in his vein shrouds while the Bracken's also trying to do that too. And it's just gonna be, I just see it kind of ending up in a little Looney Tunes kind of fashion where they kind of bump into each other and they both have no idea what to do and they just keep backing off, and it's just a endless cycle over and over. They just bump into each other, they both get scared. Bump into each other, they both get scared. I just see it's just a repeating thing over and over. So for them, I'm actually going to put that at evenly matched. I do not see an end to it because they would both be too scared to make the first move. Next up, tulip snakes. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want it to be like this, but tulip snakes are just so adorable, but they aren't winning. It's gonna be kind of the same case with just like the Manta Coil. He's just gonna pick him up and just squeeze him to death, and he's gonna just pop open like a balloon, kind of sort of like the Butler. So the Butler, he is chunky. He's a chunky boy, very chunky boy. His neck is gonna be kind of hard to reach, and then at this point, he's kind of like a balloon. You know, he's like a balloon. So actually, I want to say, as dumb as it sounds, I kind of want to put him in the evenly matched as well, because the thing is the Butler in his original form, the Bracken would easily just kill him. I don't know how he's going to kill him, but he's going to find a way to kill him. And then after that, once the Butler blows up, there's a part two to him. He's going to have the circuit bees, and those bees are just going to be just roaming for eternity, just looking for Bracken. And as much as he can hide, man, these bees are going to find him eventually. Especially if they're on experimentation, with how small the interior is in that one. Maybe like Artifice and Titan, maybe he could hide for a while, but if they're in a small interior, man, those bees are going to find him eventually, and they're not going to be very happy with what he did to him, to the little Butler. Now for the barber now, back-to-back bees right there. Not even a crazy pun like that. But for the Butler now, he's invisible, and he works more off of sounds and kind of just going off of how not a lot of stuff in this game can hear you. I don't think the Bracken would be able to hear him. The Bracken would not be able to hear him at all. So I'm gonna have to put him up here with an easy win. Or you know what? Nah, I gotta put some more faith in the Bracken. With the Bracken, sure, he's not gonna be able to hear him, but once obviously the barber gets close enough, the Bracken's gonna be able to retreat. He's gonna retreat and he's gonna know something's not right. Maybe he locks in and he buys some ears or something. He gets some plastic surgery. I don't know, but definitely, I could see the Bracken holding his own on this. Obviously, I think the barber would have the advantage with how he disappears, just how he works like that, how he's invisible until you get too close to him. So it's kind of one of those too late to apologize moments, but the Bracken he wouldn't get smoked. He would hold his own. It would be a constant back and forth until the Bracken sees an opening, or Barber's lucky enough he catches him when he least expected, And for last guy here, for the official last guy now, it's going to be the Man-Eater. Where did the Man-Eater go? Man-Eater's right here. Go back. Okay, we're going to chill down there for now. Don't ask how that happened. All right, so for the Man-Eater, I'm thinking he's not no snare spore lizard. I just realized this is snare lizard, spore lizard. Can't believe no one told me about that. Hopefully there's no other misspellings in here, but obviously I'll put him in could go either way. Because in his baby form, he can be killed, but there's a lot the Bracken could do. The Bracken could definitely trap him or something, or do something, he would, I don't know what the Bracken would do, but the Bracken could take him, drag him off to a hidey hole or something, There's a lot of stuff the Bracken could do in the baby form. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to kill it, but he would have preparation for once it eventually grows up and becomes the adult Man-Eater. And for the adult Man-Eater, I could see it being, I think it could go either way. I think it can go either way. So with the Man-Eater, he tries to hide so you can't see him, so he can get close to you. And the Bracken kind of does the same thing too, but the Bracken's just not as loud when he does it. So he doesn't put you, he doesn't scare you like how the Man-Eater does. So they would both, in the arena situation I see, they would both be trying to get as close as humanly possible to each other. But obviously, the Man-Eater makes a lot of noise. The Bracken doesn't make any noise. So I kind of want to give it more to the Bracken just because of the stealth aspect he has going for him. He could probably sneak up on the Man-Eater, but then sneak up on the Man-Eater, it's killable. But I think the Man-Eater is not going to go down without a struggle fight. It's definitely going to be whoever's stronger is going to get the kill. And I want to say the Man-Eater looks like it's definitely stronger. It's got more legs and stuff. But the Bracken, man, he's got some big hands. And if he can snap necks, he's got some sort of strength. Obviously not crazy strength, take down a forest giant, but he's not weak. He's got to be somewhat strong. So I could see it going either way here. All right, this was a pretty silly tier list, but I definitely had a lot of fun thinking about this stuff. It was something I've been thinking about doing for a while now, but I've just been pretty lazy. And it is looks a lot more beautiful now with everything included now. It's a pretty nice distributed, evenly distributed. And it's just hard sometimes. An evenly distributed list. Obviously, there's a lot of OP stuff in here, but then there's some balanced stuff. You know, it goes to just show you how balanced the game is sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, I appreciate you if you stuck around to the end. Thank you very much. I got some more ideas cooking up. I don't know what those ideas are, but they're definitely cooking up slowly but surely. And this was a little branch off from my usual content that I do to kind of just go into this. You know, I'm thinking I might head into more of just kind of just talking channel kind of thing. You know, just kind of talk about stuff. You know, and keep voice acting. I'm still definitely want to keep going with my voice acting stuff, but I definitely want to keep it. I want to keep it even. You know, I want to make some content I'm having fun with. Like this was a lot of fun, but also as well, you know, make some stuff that's a bit more serious. You know, stuff that I can look back on and be proud of. You know, be proud of, or look back on a couple years from now and cringe at, but cringing at it because I've grown and I've become a lot better at it. So thank you for listening to my little rant right there. Not even little rant, just little speech. So if you liked the video, like it. If you want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. There's definitely going to be more. I can't guarantee it's going to be as good as this. No, I'm kidding. It's going to be even better than this. So thank you. I'll see you around. Have a good day. Have a good night, or wherever you are.